Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Guys, I mean, it has been a heck of a roller coaster ride, and it has been such a long time since I've last uploaded on the channel. I cannot believe it has been almost 2 years. In fact, I mean more like a year and a half actually. Not quite 2 years, but it's actually been a heck of a roller coaster ride. It's been, very big, very busy with, I'm mixed with emotions at this point. And I've been very, busy focusing on my life, trying to get things back on track. Trying to fix my, mental health and in this short and sweet video, I'm going to be telling you where I've been, the actual truth, because I feel like I owe you guys a very big apology. I feel like I owe you guys something. I feel like I kind of misled you guys as to why I've been, so busy. I've been of course I've been keeping you guys updated, but I've not been, I'm not being, myself as I normally have throughout my day to day, because what I'm going through in my personal life is very personal. Because sometimes I want to keep that, that stuff, because most of that stuff does, come with costs. Like I said, my recent blog post on this channel, because most of that stuff does come with an extra cost, and it does come with some stuff that I do want to talk to you guys. I want to be upfront. I want to be transparent. I want to be honest. I want to try and take as much in as possible, so that I can easily take thingy. But I just feel like that. One reason why I should be uploading. I mean, I hope you guys are keeping well. I hope you guys are having a great day. No matter what. And in this rather short and sweet video, this is definitely going to be I feel like I owe you guys a bit more of a detailed explanation. And Happy New Year. I can't believe we're 1 month halfway through this year as well. We're 1 month and 1 day in. Ever since the 1st of January. So Happy New Year. Hope you guys have had a wonderful Christmas. Ever since I've been away for so long, I feel like I just want to talk to you guys and just give you a brief brief overview about what I've been up to the last year and a half, because sometimes what I've been going through is rather difficult to explain, and it's very difficult to it's not very straightforward as it may seem. And it's very difficult to put into context. So if you guys don't know, so if you guys want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe for the bell. Subscribe for the bell. Obviously to enable the channel at the same time. And also, don't forget to use code MFG in the full shop. We appreciate guys use us for credit code, because it really does help support the channel at the same time, because it will obviously and also don't forget to subscribe for the channel, and make sure you guys don't forget to do that. So I really do appreciate it a lot. I really do appreciate support as well. I really do appreciate support from my friends. I really do appreciate it. But life is very difficult, as for most people that go through difficult times. It is rather it's the insomnia that kind of drives this, it's this intense stress, this intense this, and you do a lot of that stuff, and most people just don't really seem to recollect that, because obviously in my personal life, it has been, I've been very vocal, but it's probably going to be the first time that I've opened up about probably me mental health in an actual video, but I want to talk about it in a nutshell. So in I don't know when that was, but when I think it was, I can't actually remember, guys. I think it was rather coming close to the end of beginning of last year. I was feeling like this. So it was probably February last year. I started to not really sound myself, in terms of how I really hurt, in terms of how I really felt. I feel a lot of stuff has been really getting to me, and like I've had loads and loads. I've been experiencing like a lot of problems with family members and my relationship. I've been very vocal about my relationships with family members in the past, and it is really starting to play a vital role, like a very big role into why I'm acting the way I am, because I sometimes do often lash out on on certain occasions. I mean, that's just me as a person. To a degree, because I do have a lot going on, and I can't really explain much as to why that is. But I'm literally selling for words as of this point, because I hope stuff gets better, because obviously I'm literally just moving on with my new life. I'm just like I just feel like I just want to be away from other people that disregard me as a person. I mean, I feel like half of you guys do hate me because I've not been uploading videos. I mean, if you guys don't want to be a fan of mine anymore, then that's totally up to you. I mean, the door's over there. If you want to unsubscribe, then that's entirely up to you. But if you guys want to like keep up, and you guys want to see this content being pushed out, then obviously like like wherever you're in, it's probably seems like I'm half a century since I last uploaded onto this channel. It has been a heck of a roller coaster ride. No one would really seem to be the point, because when people see a video, they just think it's like like clickbait, or I might be quotely capping you. So it doesn't really make any sense why they're making. I don't really get making sense of it. But it does have a lot to take in. I mean, I do have a lot to take in. It all, as I did state before, I've been very good about it since on one of my YouTube posts. Saying why this. I mean, I do deserve I've already talked about it in another video, but I'm going to talk to you guys about a little bit of it, and I'll save the rest for a future video. Don't know when that is, but I'm like I said to you guys, I'm very I'm very busy. Sorry, goes my voice there. I'm very busy these days. I'm currently doing an apprenticeship now, which is is very life changing me. It's literally something that is like way out my comfort zone. It's really like helping me cope with with everyday life. It's just the norm of of knowing where everything exists within day-to-day life. It's me knowing as a person who deals with anxiety every single day, who has doubts, who has doubts about stuff, who has got really bad when it comes down to communication. Don't get me wrong, I mean sometimes I can be antisocial, in my sometimes I'm a guy that is antisocial. I'm not really a person who would I mean occasionally I do feel like I really do need to open up and talk and be upfront about it. I do need to be transparent. I do need to be honest, and I'm a very honest person. That's what defines you as a human being, and that's what defines you as an individual who is navigating, who is breaking open those chains, and who sometimes you guys just want to be set free, and sometimes without even without having this anxious worry about other people just getting to you, get involved with your everyday life, and sometimes you just want to be with people who treat you the way who treat you, and who treat you very nice, who treat you with much more who mature, who treat you very nice, who appreciate you for who you are, and that's what work is all about, guys. And this is exactly what I do now. I work in a hospital now. This is me. It's an apprenticeship, but it's an internship, means it's not paid. There's a difference between in an actual apprenticeship and in an internship. An internship where it's an apprenticeship which is not paid, and an apprenticeship is it's basically an apprenticeship, but it is you are earning money on the spot. So, I mean, a bit of improvisation there. That reminds me of secondary school. But I mean, as me, my voice is getting so deep now. For me, it's crazy. And this is what makes me change the person. It does. Make me feel like. I mean, I've been starting to feel like this, ever since I went out for my birthday, went out for my 19th. This is me. I started to feel like now, for a while, like for a good like 4 months, like approaching 5 months. It's just like me as a 19-year-old. It does come with some torment. Like because it makes me feel like I'm a superior guy rather than inferior. So I do owe you guys an apology. I am very sorry for if I've not been uploading. I've been, very, 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 very hardcore the last few months. Last few months, especially the last stage of 2025, have been very, very hardcore. I feel like I wanna open up about it, but not in this video. This is going to be like a rather short and sweet video, like to talk to you guys about just a brief backstory of the future of this channel, on how it's going to pan out throughout this year, like what my plans are, like my overall goals, for this channel, that's got me for this channel. For the year of 2026, but it is hard, guys. It is really hard. Yeah. I don't really have much else to say in terms of in terms of what I've been through. It all started last year, when I was we were studying level 3 business, and it was level 3 business. It was very, very, it did kind of get to the point where I was getting into a low point in my life, because one of my it was all down to my aunt, who's actually in a care home, and she's got like really, really bad type of dementia. I know a few family relatives that have got few family relatives of ours that do suffer like really, really bad dementia. But but hers is on another level compared to them, and it was kind of thing, because she's been in the home ever since November of 2023, and it is kind of getting worse, and it kind of is getting to the point where my mum, my nan, they literally they go and see her everyone. They don't go and see her every week. They mostly go and see her every few weeks, I guess. So the last time that they saw last week, I think it was as of last Thursday. And you do see the the worst side of her, you see in terms of her face, in terms of the way it's also really bad for her husband. It's really bad for her husband to witness it, and who is really, really by her side all the time. And it's it's really, every time I've been there, I've only been a few times, and it is really sad for me. I think I always get really, really traumatized by it, because it gives you that really, really sad feeling. Instead of grieving over it, obviously dementia. Dementia does come with some really, really bad signs. I think where it hits you with dementia, especially with the worst types, the worst types was with when it comes down to memory loss, when in terms of where they forget things, or where they forget when they say certain things, it doesn't quite come out, so they've got to try and rectify what they're saying. So that's one sign that kind of triggers it off of it, which is completely out of the ordinary. But on the flip side, it kind of got worse, and it's not really a thing I should be talking about in a video. But that's another thing where I'm not being right. It is kind of traumatic. I've got a lot of family. I've got a lot on my plate right now. I've got I'm just not really a person. I'm not really the real Master Gaming that you guys are going to see blow up. on YouTube, and yeah, and I think you guys are gonna have to deal with that. You guys are gonna have to sacrifice it. And knowing me, I'm just some loser, like you know, yeah. I mean, I'm insulting myself, but that's what you guys think about me. I'm just some like loser that is trying to like yeah, like a 19-year-old person who just you know lets their emotions get upon him and let stuff like it get him like every single day, and all that stuff is like literally in my head. I I'm just literally lost for words on what to do or say, and yeah, I'm quite emotional. Yeah, but I think that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this like little introduction. I just thought I'd bring you a brief update of where I've been. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. See you guys in another video very, very soon. Peace out.